Okay, so in the last video, I showed how Kyle Shanahan, the son, is using power spread misdirection to deflate a team. Here's how a team gets deflated. Here's a 3rd down and 6 in their next drive, and they get stopped here. But here's the point I'm trying to make. This was just a simple pass spread scheme. It's pro pass. It's really not anything power spreadish or tricky about it. And it's a good pass rush, gets in there against a small, like I said, this offensive line's not that big. They get in, Fackrell barely sacks Garoppolo, but he gets them. And look at the reaction by Fackrell, the linebacker. Look at this. Thank God, bless you. And you may say, well, Drew, why are you pointing this out? Because this is the frustration they were feeling. This is early in the game. As you can see, it's only 7-0, still a close game, end of the first quarter. But they have been so tricked and fooled by the misdirection already, and they finally got a good play out of it. Thank God. So that's the frustration that's already setting in. I just wanted to show that. And so here we go. Now look how there's almost a fumble there by Rodgers, who's they have a little tricky safety blitz. And Rodgers, but he's slow to react here. He had a guy here. He doesn't turn around. I think that's Adams. He's slow on that. Rodgers is sort of slow. Here comes the safety blitz. He's kind of like it's a very deflated sort of energy, almost fumbles. Look at Rodgers just moving. He's a veteran leader. This has got to be more energy than this. And then we come back to here. Now here we go, 49ers next drive, and this is the one that really, in my opinion, killed the pack because they needed to keep it 10-0. Now look what happens. These guys, look now, as I get the arrow moving, these linebackers, look how far back they are because they don't know what's going to happen. Everybody, I don't know, I'm sure you guys are going to say I'm reading into this, but these guys are hesitant from the pre-snap. Before the snap, they're hesitant already. They are like, what's going to happen? Now, this is a normal set, a very old-fashioned pro set here. Actually, it's 2 tight end and 2 running back. It's a heavy set, what they call a 2-2. And the Pack should have brought in another lineman or linebacker. They're a little bit undermanned, but it's not even the big deal. The big deal is, even from this set, they're afraid it's going to be something tricky. So what do? What's Shanahan do? Just a regular old-fashioned pitch to Mostert. And now this is where everybody in the fans, commentators will say, oh, they just beat them up. They're beating them up because they don't know what's going on. Watch the linebackers here. Check it out closely. Watch their hesitancy. Look, this guy is not firing. This already looks like a pitch. He's still not sure. Wait, watch how long it takes him to fire. Now he's going to go. That is way too late. And this is a game of inches. I mean, check it out. Okay, is this really going to be a pitch? Oh, I got to get over there. Of course, good blocking. Now the crowd's fired up. The team's fired up. Great execution, all that. Even these guys on the back. Is this a pitch to Mostert? Or is Garoppolo faking it and rolling to his left to pass it? Because we don't know what's going on here. Check it out. He pitches it, but check out Garoppolo after the pitch. I'm heading to the left. These guys are still kind of holding for that. These guys are late moving over here. This gives everybody a split second to make their blocks. They're getting deflated already because they're depressed about this whole situation. And there goes Mostert. Boom. He's fired up. He's excited. Green Bay's like, son of a bee. Now, we got a guy in motion here, the receiver, Samuel. That's already creating some issues. He's going out there for a screen, right? Look at half this team going out there. 1, 2, 3. These guys are hesitant. We're giving it to Mostert. Look at Garoppolo carry out the fake. I'm passing it over there. These guys are running over there. Now we have an edge. We have a numbers edge because half the guys are over here. These guys are late coming over. Look how far back they are behind the line of scrimmage. We've got a good situation again. Creating space for the power. Spread the power. Power spread. Okay, another motion. Okay, now this one's going to go to Samuel for sure. These guys look at this linebacker so far back. I don't know what's going on. This guy's following. It's got to go to Samuel, this one, right? No. Okay, it doesn't go to Samuel. Then, well, it goes to Mostert, right? He's been giving it to Mostert. No, Garoppolo's got it. He's rolling out. Wait a minute. Garoppolo doesn't have it. Mostert has it. I'm trying to show you guys. I'm trying to give an example of how much confusion goes on here by the tricky, simple stuff of Shanahan. These aren't really complicated schemes, but they're so brilliant. Got a guy in motion. Fake it here. These guys simply don't know what the heck is going on, and it makes it easy for the line to power them over. It effectively creates strength. The lack of strength this offensive line has because they're a little bit smaller, now they have an edge because these guys don't know what they're doing. The defense is all hesitant. Now, Garoppolo's one. This guy's looking here. Nobody, one guy knows what's going on. He races over there. He's got a guy right on him, and he's kind of in trouble. There's too much space, and it was a good block by Samuel, though. And then, boom. Okay. This continued the rest of the game. Green Bay actually puts together a nice drive here to make it to get back in the game. But check this out. And this is the depression I'm talking about, the deflation. This is terrible. I couldn't believe this when it's happened in the game. A simple drop snap by Aaron Rodgers. Look at that. And he's just standing there looking. I mean, the energy at this point is just really bad. You know, hear the crowd in the background? There's the 49ers are all fight. Look at these guys. Look at the deflation. And look at the 49ers comparatively. Unbelievable. And then back to work. Now, what the tricky stuff's going to happen here? These guys are way back here. Oh, nothing. Just a pitch. Oh, geez. They're late on it now, and they're deflated, and the whole thing's falling apart. Now, all the fans, commentators are like, wow, powerful offensive line, powerful running back, great running, old-fashioned football. Yeah, old-fashioned, set up by spread, power spread. Spread, power set up by the spread. It's fantastic stuff. We have more. What happens? Oh, well, they don't even. That time they were sort of on it, and they still got nailed. But now they're over trying. They blitzed into the wrong section. Now we have 3 receivers. We're going for a pass. They did stop this. They did stop. You know, Green Bay's defense didn't play so bad actually. It's just really tough Shanahan stuff. Now look at this horrible pass by Rodgers. This is incredible. By Rodgers, is a young quarterback. But look at this. I mean, that's just a lazy. He's trying to get rid of it quick. I understand. This is not a tricky zone. There's nothing tricky about this. Just a bad play by very flat, very lack of energy. Just it's bad from a guy like as good as Rodgers. Now, okay, so no 49ers are fired up again, right? Here we go. What's going to happen here? Well, look. Shanahan's not done yet. He gave you some simple stuff. Now we're back to the tricky stuff. There goes Samuel in motion from out of the backfield. Wide receiver is running back. We're going to do another screen out there to him, right? Whoops. There goes Garoppolo faking that. There goes all these guys out here. And again, we have the same situation. We don't know. They don't know what is going on. Here we go again. We're going to have something else here, right? No. Now we're doing. Okay, so now you look at that and say, that's old-fashioned football, Drew. And look how far back these guys are. At this point, these guys are completely confused, deflated, the whole thing. So now let's just run right at them. Yeah, look at, just blow them off the line. There's not even any energy here in the defense. These guys are running they're overplaying now. They're over-trying. They're too far back to start with anyway. There's nothing aggressive going on. They've totally backed off their aggression. The whole thing is what I would call a farce. That's for you, Mark Landini. This is a farce. And all right, and I mean, I can keep, I could go through the whole game like this. Oh no, that's there was, I think it was on that play. Yeah. If you notice this, Garoppolo rolls out to the left on that play. Watch this safety right here. Watch him looking at Garoppolo. Look at that. He's following Garoppolo. He went over to see, people aren't picking this up. He's following Garoppolo. He thinks it's after all the running that's going on, and even though the Packers coach said we were ready for the run, I think he's telling the truth. But they were so ready for the run, they got fooled by the misdirection early and all that. Now they're all worried about all that, and then they run. So the 49ers opened up their running game by fooling the Pack early, without running, by doing different things, and then starting to run really up the gut. So, well, they did that early too. They were mixing it from the start. It's just amazing. So yeah, there he goes. Safety, follow the quarterback. These guys run blitz, over trying into the wrong hole. Wrong hole, everybody's over pursuing. This guy's hanging out here thinking maybe it's a pass too. Complete confusion. These guys spread this way. These guys spread this way. Nice. That's a spread running game, not a power running game. And boom. That's called zone blocking, where you just take your people in the zone. But anyway, it's space blocking. That was an old thing that Gilman created a long time ago, and other people took it from him. A lot of people don't know Gilman created that as well. Not only the modern pro pass game, he also created the spread zone blocking running game. just for your information. Anyway, that's what the brilliance of Shanahan going on, that is easy to overlook and just think that they're powering the ball. And then later, after this, Green Bay even got more deflated, and it was over.